Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking.
Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
I'm off as a smug cock when he said that.
Wow, fiscal philosophy, you're not very smart at all. You screw up, cash flow kings. That's like you are an idiot.
Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
I'm off as a smug cock when he said that.
Wow, fiscal philosophy, you're not very smart at all. You screw up, cash flow kings. That's like you are an idiot.
Hello, everybody. It's Saturday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. And at Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can be doing a wide range and variety of activities. Now, the topic of tonight's episode, Fiscal, is a certain somebody who has a top spot in all of our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And he did have a list of some activities you could be doing at Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, what are some of these activities you could possibly be doing, according to our good friend Murata?
Drinking alcohols, city girl party lifestyle, sexual behaviors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just say that. I'll just say this. Last Saturday, I think every single one of the activities you could have possibly mentioned went down, and it was bad.
I mean, I heard you got to visit a can of cabana.
Oh, I did. Okay, I can tell the story. But you know, I lost about let's do the math here. I lost about 30 channel memberships worth of money in about the span of like 2 or 3 minutes.
So actually, it's funny you bring that up because I'm thinking maybe we need to start putting up like the goal of like new members and super chats every episode. And just like we have to keep going until we hit the goal.
Yeah, it's probably oh wow. I'm reading Retire's comments right now. Yeah, I'm with you. I think, you know, we're in a moment of financial struggle right now. But yeah, I did finally find a can of cabana. I didn't expect it. I knew they were in Niagara Falls, Canada, where I was. Then I'm just walking down the street one night. It was Saturday night. Happened to be not 8 p.m. Eastern. It was like probably 11 or 12. Potentially, I was sober for the most part. Not sober off sugar, that's for sure. Lot of processed sugars I ate. I just pull up and I see can of cabana. I'm like, no fucking way. There's no way. And it was like a moment of realization for me. So of course I had to stop by, inspect as a shareholder, you know, inspect how the the paper quality was and the signs.
Check the goods. Yeah. And didn't you get a shout out for visiting from?
I did the official high tide. Yeah, I'm a big deal. There is a reason the stock is. I don't. It's not even up this week. I don't think. But yeah. It was actually pretty surreal to actually see it in real life. And high tide is real, everybody. It's not all fake stores.
Yep. We know that there's really stores out there now because you visited.
Unfortunately, I did not get the opportunity to go into the store. I was very short on time, so maybe fuck you, Cody. This is too much. This is like blackmailing the cash flow kings. Yeah, but it was pretty surreal to see it in person. Good time overall. A Saturday missed, but it was due diligence done.
Worth it. I did some boots on the ground due diligence on Grab as well. Your audio's out. You're
all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Short Apple, everybody. I'm saying it here on the show. Short Apple. I got a close family member to sell a lot of Apple this week, and we're gonna pump Amazon. Also, before we let our guest on, update, I ended up selling Visa, all of it. So
nice. I really like that move. Did you put it all into any? Are you waiting for something?
Okay, so I put like about 3% of it into Amazon, and that's at like 15% of the portfolio right now. But I'm waiting just because I have cash and like,
yeah.
And
so you're keeping some of it in cash?
Probably because I'm only at like 6% right now, and I don't love that. Like I know that's fucked to say because I'm 19 or like 19 still, but I'd like to have cash.
Oh, Gil went all in on SQQQ, which I believe is the short NASDAQ ETF.
Yeah, that's true. There is no such thing as a crash. Short. Yeah, and there's also speaking of people selling stocks, there's some mysterious things going on with Dividend that we don't know. So
true.
Yeah.
Everybody saw
it's legal in Canada. Yeah. Everybody saw the tweet. With that said, though, we do have the pumpkin emoji in the bottom left because it is spooky season, and I'm not going to say who calls him the sweaty pumpkin, but he has been called a sweaty pumpkin by some respectfully, in the most respectful way possible. I don't think it's a bad thing. It is none other than the coach who's not been on the show in a very long time. The Khmer
it's been a
Slayer.
While. Yeah. Question mark.
The Khmer Slayer.
Right. Yeah. Somehow I got lumped into that whole mess. I got accused of like taking him down and stuff, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Do we want to re-up the audience on what actually happened? Because unfortunately, our shows get a little more serious. We actually focus on investing a little bit, which.
Yeah, I was surprised you wanted to go back and talk about him, actually.
Yeah, we got to catch up on all the family drama.
It's approaching the end of the year. We got loose ends we have to tie up.
Yeah.
Right. So where do we leave off? Well, he's not. So your thumbnail said disappeared. You've had a picture of him. He didn't disappear. He's still on Twitter.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, right. I know. That's where I get most of my yield max advice from still.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, he's still there. He's still got his Discord. And yeah, he still has the same following, so he didn't disappear.
I got banned from his Discord, so I can't check on it anymore.
I think half the content. Yes.
I got banned a bunch from there.
Yeah, they finally figured out who I was, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're hearing that he's busy slaying the dragons, of course. From my understanding, what happened, what I remember last, when April came around and the market went like down 10%, maybe everybody thought it was the end of the world.
Oh, when he had the mysterious where his commander told him to like go away or something. Right.
George Washington told him to go away.
Yeah.
You can't do this anymore. You're putting the troops at risk.
Right. But
Israeli intelligence.
Like a day later, he was back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed. He does it for the love of the sport.
Right. Well, YouTube, like to some people, it's like alcohol to an alcoholic. They just
Yeah.
can't be without it,
Yeah.
So.
Fiscal, I don't know if we're alcoholics.
Oh, I'm not. I don't know anything about that. But I'm just saying,
Yeah. He definitely enjoyed the little paychecks he made when he
Right.
was doing.
Well, he went from saying that he said he wasn't monetized then, and like the following video he would brag about his ad revenue, so it was like one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody opts out of the monetization. And at the size he was probably getting like a few $100 a month or something. And with considering how things were going with his margin call and stuff, he needed every dollar of that he could get.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you've seen some of the screenshots. It's like 400,000 in cost basis, and it's worth like 90,000, and he's still telling his followers that that's good.
He's making money. He's got a lot
Yeah.
of income.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got out of most of the yield max. It was only ever in the I called it the 10% bucket, but there's still some of it, but I never considered it a major thing. So
Yeah, me and Fiscal never got into the yield max hype train. We should have sold out for it, and
Well,
then
here's
all of
the
our
thing.
audience would have lost money.
So for me, it's just because I'm a bigger proponent of DIY when it comes to options. So
yeah,
I just, if I want more options exposure, then I'll just do it myself and learn.
that's exactly what I started doing this year. It's been going great, actually. 90% win rate.
Oh,
Yeah, selling puts. Basically, that's all I do anymore. I know it's risky, but I sell puts on leveraged ETFs because if I believe in the underlying company, like Nvidia, like MSTR, SMCX, companies like that, then it's going to go up. Bull market keeps going up, keep winning, and then wheel strategy, basically rinse, repeat.
yeah.
Yep.
Are you still in like any individual equities, or is all
Mhm.
just options trading? Ooh, what are some of the individual equities we've been?
I still hold some Nvidia. I have some MSTR, some SMCI, and then some Apple, some Amazon. Like all the
Ooh.
blue chip companies, and some Tesla still. I was looking to sell actually because it's close to its all-time high. But yeah,
We'll do a fun little exercise while we're all here. And the Mag 7 is kind of a relevant topic.
there's a new Mag 7, by the way. Well, some people say there is. Let me see here. I think I got it on my notepad here.
The Emit Mag 7 of Palantir, Hims.
Palantir,
Yeah,
Hims,
exactly.
Hood, and Grab. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't actually just directly buy stocks anymore. If I want to be in a stock, I just sell puts to get into it. It's like free money. It's like what the yield max people think when they say free money, but actually free money. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been selling puts for years, and I do like that as a component, especially if you pick a solid underlying. It's
right.
It's hard to find fault with it because if you're selling them out of the money, you get premium, and if you do get assigned the stock, like I got assigned some shares of Jackson Financial. That's a popular one here on the channel. I sold a cash secured put, got hundreds of dollars for like 8,500 in collateral. It was like 3 or 4% yield for a few weeks. So if you annualize that, that's quite good.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting assigned the shares just barely, and then the stock went up like 15 or 16% after the fact, and now I'm getting that appreciation and the dividend, etc. And I got to keep that premium. So it's like I'm winning 3 different ways on that stock.
Yeah, and if you want to add a fourth way, you could sell covered calls too.
Yeah. And now the premiums on the covered calls are not so great because the volatility is very low.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if it has like any kind of it could have a big move at some point and the volatility could go up, and then I could for a while at least sell some out of the money calls and grab a little bit. Right now though, it just juice isn't worth the squeeze at the moment. But I'm always I check the options chains on every stock I own pretty regularly just to see like is there anything juicy in this options chain?
Yeah. I started using bar charts to filter out like for implied volatility and stuff. But the Granite Shares leveraged ETFs, not to plug them, but their leveraged ETFs are amazing when it comes to like NVDL. I've like made a fortune on it. It's gone up to it's almost at 100. It was down to like 30 or 40 earlier in the year, so it's just printing right now.
I've never done anything with any of the leveraged ETFs, but I mean that might be for shorting purposes. If there's ever something I want to be short for a temporary period of time, like that could
Apple.
So the only way I've ever gone short anything is buying puts, but like a 2x short ETF could be an interesting idea for certain companies.
Right.
Because sometimes with the volatile ones, the puts, the volatility makes the premium to buy puts to go short like maybe a little bit untenable in some cases.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, your sound cut out, Ryan. Again. There's like a background noise. Do you hear it?
Yeah,
it's on his end. Yeah.
He's having technical problems today.
While he's
a piece of shit. Short
Apple.
There
you go.
Okay.
Wait, is it a Mac?
Yes, it's a Mac.
Oh, I feel the same way. I switched over to MacBook Pro because here's the funny thing. All the PCs I've had, this is going to be a bad take on Apple. iPhones, I use iPhone, they're great, but like of all the laptops and PCs I've had, I've only ever had one crash, a MacBook. So my MacBook Air crashed, and then I got a MacBook Pro, and then when I do YouTube lives, like it gives me a black screen when I tab in between tabs. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was about to ask which of the Mag 7 companies we would, if you had the short one, which one would you short? And I was gonna say Apple, and it's 100% Apple now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's tough to want to do that, but like Apple is probably the one I would be least afraid, because I think with Tesla and Nvidia, you have like more of a cult following. Like I know Apple has a lot of very big fanboys, but with Tesla, I fear the pump so bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to I just wouldn't want to chance it, because that's one where they'll pump it like 20% in a day or something, and I'll lose everything. And same with Nvidia, especially like if they have a strong earnings or something in there, that'll just, not betting against Nvidia is a bad idea. Some people learn that the hard way. However, Apple, it's not really growing anymore, and it's expensive.
It's been so flat. It would be good, like if you own shares, to like probably do covered calls on it, because it's been so flat.
I would for sure be writing covered calls on Apple.
Apple is like a really good looking girl when she hits the age of 34.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it gonna get much better?
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah, Fiscal's grinning ear to ear right now. Is it gonna get much better? Can you go over to Arizona State University and find maybe a small cap stock with a lot more growth potential?
Yeah. Oh, Rod said you guys love Yield Max.
We do love Yield Max. Yeah. We've always loved Yield Max. It's true.
One of my big criticisms at this point, so I got into Tesla like 2 years ago, and when Tesla hit an all-time high and Tesla didn't recover, it moved up, but it was far from where it was. I was like, yeah, this one is crap.
KL is the same person who asked if I was a homosexual. I appreciate that.
Wow.
This is a fun show. I like that.
He
just doesn't know who he is. That's the real deal. Like, I don't think it was a reason.
I mean, speaking, I mean,
the interview was hilarious.
If they want to get into that topic,
with Khmer.
Oh, the Rec Shares one.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
He did. No, he did one with Jay. He did one with Jay, I think.
Oh, like a year ago, yeah.
It was a while.
See, I don't know why. Like, I have nothing to do with that. Like, they say, oh, Jay won't come on his channel. One person even implied it had something to do with him being Asian or something. Like, that seemed kind of ludicrous to me. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I don't have anything to do with that. But like, there's people that get missed on these invites. Like a good example, Granite Shares is doing this Stocktoberfest. I wasn't even on their list, and I've had the guy on like 5 times.
Yeah.
And I happened to ask him. He's like, "Oh, just a simple oversight." He said, "Yeah, you can come. It's it's in the end of October." So I mean, oversights happen,
Yeah. You hear that, Fiscal? We should ask the TSSI CEO to come on again, or to I'm asking.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't a no, to be clear. It wasn't a no. It was, we'll revisit by year's end.
I noticed you guys have had a lot of high-tie discussions.
Yes.
You're either trying to get the CEO, or you've had him, or
We
you
had him.
You did. Okay. Wow. I'm behind. Wow.
The final the final quest for the show has been accomplished. We have nothing
That's
else.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to hear a funny story?
Dragon.
That's a real example. But a funny story. So I don't know if you guys follow me or not, but like my strategy now, I have like 8 streams of income. One of them with Fidelity, they pay you cash. Like they put your cash in a money market that pays like 4% when you sell options for premium. So I have like 80% of my account tied up in options premium, and they pay cash. So it's another cash flow stream, and we're the cash flow kings, right? We like cash flow.
Yes.
So
that's the phrase. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Cash flow is king. So Schwab doesn't do this. So when I saw that they don't match it, because Schwab, like I'm absolutely done with Schwab, honestly. But when I saw they don't do this, I'm like, I'm switching to Fidelity. So of all things, it was the high tie calls that I had that screwed up my transfer because somehow. So, and Blake will know this. I think he's on here. I sold covered calls on high tie at 250. It blew through that. And then I got called away, but because the transfer started like a day before, the shares got assigned, and then I was like naked the shares in the Schwab account, so they bought them for me, and it like the whole thing like held up the transfer. Now I have like it shows like 100% loss and all that because it's a journal, because they're over at Fidelity. But what a mess, crazy,
Wow.
Yeah, we single-handedly pumped high tide to nearly $4. It was all us.
I saw that. You're market movers now.
We are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Buy our course.
Right. Right. Well, it's funny because I haven't done a course, but I started doing like one-on-one sessions, and over the last year, so I've started getting the grifter accusations a little bit. But what happens, because I've been on the other side of this coin watching other YouTubers. I'm like, why do these people, they make so much? Why do they charge why do they charge money for courses and all that? For me, like what I see, like your time becomes valuable. So like if somebody's paying for like an hour of your time, it becomes more valuable. The more successful you become, the more you have going on. But I would never charge like an outrageous fee for a course.
Yeah. $2 a channel membership, everybody. Me and Fiscal are busting our balls every week for shit posts on Twitter, and
that's awesome. How many are you up to now?
What are we at, like 25 or something, Fiscal members?
Yeah, I think it's
25 around there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
but we need more. We want more.
Oh, always more. Yeah.
Well, I mean, StreamYard's not cheap, by the way.
No, it is not.
Yeah, you're not using the free version. When I saw the cost of it, I'm like, I'm not paying that.
They upped it so much, and it's like,
but me being Daddy Warbucks, I decided we needed production value and whatnot. So we couldn't stay with we reverted to the free one temporarily, but we felt like we needed to go back to the premium, especially before we had a high profile guest like Raj Grover on the show and everything. Like we wanted to make sure that like, hey, we have the put on our best showing for that.
Yeah, we could, our fucking ungrateful viewers give us nothing but $2 a month, and we can't.
Do they
shit viewers? We can't take. You know what? You gave us your money. I don't care. It's not enough. I'm a blatant sellout. I'm honest. I'll never show you a fake personality. We want more.
Yeah. Do they at least super chat you?
Sometimes, we do get super.
They want to see a young boy and an old man dance for $1. Then.
Also, generally speaking, a lot of our members come from gifted memberships from Seymour Duck, our generous benefactor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Fiscal, I've also heard of a CFK Canada meetup in the next year or two, maybe, because I can't do anything for a year pretty much in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, I've got I've got a passport, so Canada's fine.
Okay. So, okay, we have been making fun of Antonio. He makes stupid takes.
I actually just got my passport too.
There we
It
go.
just came in a month ago.
Don't dox yourself. There could be some high profile
Actually,
people watching.
I know.
I've got to renew mine in 2028. Like that's actually not too far off.
Yeah,
I see through that passport.
it was fake. It was actually fake. It's all fake.
Yeah, the shirt's fake. It's not real. It's AI.
No, I taped $100 bills to the shirt.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
it's funny because haters follow really close. Like they listen to everything you say. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have a few. I don't even know if they are anymore. Sometimes we love them all. There's nobody we really. After the episode 32 incident, we love everybody on this show.
Was that the one? The infamous
That was
one?
the one that we.
Sweaty pumpkin.
Yeah, you're a veteran. You're a veteran.
I was a part. Yeah, I'm a part of that one. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Good time.
Speaking of, I don't know if we mention any names or anything, but I think that certain channels might have had something to do with.
I was going to ask that. Do we think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah.
Khmer's just too retarded to even know what happened.
He's not.
What happened?
We fought very hard to get back.
I know. Yeah, I submitted too. I did the whole retweet. Like,
and
free cash for the Kings.
I don't think Khmer had the gumption to do what it would take.
We're mental.
Yeah.
Well, he said something about he was worried about like doxing himself or something from what I heard.
Yeah, because you have to initiate like a legal challenge to the claims.
Yeah, and you have to
because this was before we formed our LLC. Ryan had to actually submit a legal challenge because he's the main channel manager with his like name and address and stuff. Like I'm the legal owner of this content, et cetera. And I think we're probably worried that if it went
information to the other side,
because if it went to court or something, then the person would learn your identity.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
that would be a great episode.
And by the way, he did that after the guy sent death threats. So
it's
somebody's
crazy,
got a little bit more courage than Mr. Khmer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I can say, because there were people out there accusing me of it, and like sometimes I can barely get a live stream to work properly. So I don't have any kind of like operation.
Yeah, I remember
take a channel down.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So this is a hot take of mine. Like I don't think anybody's channel should get taken out because they make for a fun like conversation topic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
To be honest. So bring them on. Like let the grifters do their thing. Now, I
think he got taken down for another reason, Fiscal. I don't think it was a free speech thing. I think
the only thing I know of, and this was a legit violation of YouTube's T&C, terms and conditions, he was actually duplicating content. He had two channels and the content was identical. He was posting the same exact video with no changes.
So twice. It wasn't like taking like a long form thing and like clipping it down into clips.
No, because you can do that. Like you've got to materially alter it in some way. You can't just I can't like take this video and go post it to my channel. It's like duplicating content. But here's the thing. What I was shocked about is how harsh they were. Because it had to be something more, because all I thought is that they would just remove the duplicate channel and be done with it,
Yeah.
So, but why all of his stuff got taken down? Like, I honestly have no idea why.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a documentary that will happen in like 30 years on Netflix.
It's like a Houdini mystery.
Is Granny giving me a hard time right now for saying wood?
What?
Oh, yeah. Granny. Okay. Yeah.
Granny?
Only Fiscal knows this joke. I don't think I could repeat it on here. Fiscal said wood.
Yeah. So sometimes on Twitter, things come up where they'll post like a picture of a woman and of varying degrees of attractiveness, and I almost because like they're looking for people to comment about her appearance, whether it's good or bad. I almost always just say wood. That's just like my go-to thing, and a lot of the time it's true.
It's a compliment.
I'm not even gonna lie about it.
It is definitely.
Yeah, and I'm tired of people pretending they wouldn't.
Right.
We're a very honest channel, everybody. We will say what we feel.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
We don't care about you if you're only a regular channel shareholder. Class A's get my priority.
That's funny. He goes, wood is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we cash flow positive or neutral right now? I feel like we're around neutral.
So we're definitely in a better spot than we were this time last year because we've still got a couple more potential monthly thresholds to reach before the end of the year. So we might actually be able to cover Strongman to file our taxes.
Huh.
I was actually going to reach out to him for the same thing because my taxes are going to be super complicated this year.
He's very good. I mean, for a partnership taxed multi-member LLC, ours is pretty simple because we don't have many inputs or outputs.
Yeah.
But still, though, like he's very thorough. Any questions that you have about things, like he obviously knows all of it because he's a CPA.
Yeah.
And
he'll defend you if you get called a grifter.
Right. And I think from what he was saying, his what he charges for personal returns is even less than what he charges for an LLC, and he's not super expensive either. So yeah, I would definitely like do he'll do a 30-minute consult for free. So just reach out to him and tell him what you're working with. He could probably tell you what he would need to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went on his show after the Yield Max thing in July. That was fun.
Oh yeah, okay. We will get to that, but with that said, Joe Genero has sent $2. That's a lot of money on this show.
That's the equivalent of a membership, right?
That is equivalent of a membership.
Yeah.
And as per usual, Coach, you don't have to dance, but we do dance for $1 on this show. So here we go. Thank you, Joe.
Round two. Here we go.
Thank you, Joe.
I like how you started with the aerobics and you moved to techno.
I know this is the $800 that StreamYard charges us. It's all good. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm not reading that. I'll retire. No.
He says the same thing on my channel. He'll say the same stuff. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a fun time when he's here.
By the way, if you're watching Strongman, you're welcome for the promo of your tax services.
Yeah.
One more thing. So about the channel thing. So you guys know Andre. He used to be one of my podcast members.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we've met
so
him,
he had the same thing happen. He had his channel got censored somehow. He had to go through a lot of stuff to get it back.
Who did it?
Oh, he fought with. Well, he had to send YouTube a bunch of stuff. It was all BS.
Oh, was it same culprit?
No. It's because his whole channel now he goes after grifters and stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good for Andre.
It's
a pain in the ass. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
Grifter slaying comes with
price.
Impossible pitfalls for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Fiscal, have you bought anything this week?
Not really. I've more just been in an observation mode lately.
Is grab not interesting below $6?
I mean, it's interesting, but it's tough when your cost basis is like 340 or 350. You know.
Yep.
Coach,
it's too much winning.
So I was just looking at my trades this week, actually. So I'm doing puts on AMDL, NVDL. It's at an all-time high, so I'm going to probably buy those back. Got called out of high tie. And then, that's pretty much. So my trades are all like, a few months out. There's two components. I go out in terms of like time horizon, and then I go out of the money to take more premium in. And so I'm bullish. So I'm banking on, that the stock is going to go higher, and then the ETF corresponding to the stock is going to go higher too. Yep.
Are we boycotting Netflix?
No.
Oh, are we?
Are we boycotting?
Listen, if anything, now people might be offended when I say this, but if anything, they should get more degenerate, not less.
Yeah. Oh.
Like more woke or what?
Okay, so Elon retweeted something. He's like, boycott Netflix because Elon's just.
Oh.
I'm sorry. He is. And
You know what's great?
Like
So speaking of Elon Musk, there's a great fund specifically for Elon Musk. It's TSLL. It's the leveraged Tesla shares. Every time like he opens his mouth and says something, I've done puts and calls on that fund. And like when he had his fallout with Trump, I made a lot of money on it. It was beautiful. I was like, Elon, keep talking. It's great. You know.
Yeah, I struggle to comprehend how people in like that are a lot deep in Tesla and stuff are like comfortable with that as especially when he was doing the fork stuff. He was like balancing, the pencil. He was balancing like good. I would not be comfortable if Roger Grover was doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, so all the people on the right are like boycotting Netflix, and Granny was actually doing a good job like calling this out on Twitter. So they've been posting degenerate stuff for like a decade, but now like some of these far right like Twitter accounts and Republican Twitter accounts are like calling a boycott on Netflix just because they like to do that. They like to.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You want to if we want to be very specific, it's right now the current thing is about a single specific show that got canceled 3 years ago. But they're just now finding out that there was, I guess, like a trans character on the show.
Oh, really?
But it was canceled 3 years ago. It hasn't been a new episode in that time. But
who cares?
Now it's like and it's funny because there was a show called Orange is the New Black that takes place in a women's prison. They had a trans character, and that show came out in like 2015 or something. And it's like, are like these people are very, very late to the party. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but considering
so I let my
Netflix
go a long time ago. Are they like doing more of that? Is that what's happening?
No, it's just this show from 3 years ago that they're just fine. And I think it's because it like it takes, I think it's like more of like either a teen or a young adult type thing. Like they're worried about the kids, the children.
Yeah, right.
About it. Right. Yeah.
They're pushing radical gender ideology at the most innocent ages. Cows with pronouns, robots teaching they, them, and toddlers being targeted with sexual confusion. It's it's not blue versus red anymore. It's good versus evil. It's time to fight for what's right for our culture. Cancel Netflix, protect your kids, and defend what's right.
It's actually pretty amusing because like I remember being a young child, like maybe a lot of my early memories start maybe around the age of 3 and on up. I have a pretty good recollection of what my sense of self was at the time, and I can tell you that there was no after a certain point there was like no possible way that seeing somebody like dressed as a woman was going to confuse me about what I am or anything. Like, not possible. I feel like the only people that are afraid of this stuff and oh god, I'm going to get canceled for this, are the people that themselves are worried about questioning what they themselves are.
Oh, little plot twist there.
Yeah, like you're worried. You're worried about something that it makes you feel, and therefore they're trying to confuse everybody. Well, I mean, I've always found women attractive, like and I mean, I've never, and it's funny. You look at some of their. I would be curious what their search histories look like. We'll just say that.
Oh,
like what are they doing when they're in incognito mode? I think I have some ideas of what they might be doing, but just
I thought this was like reversing, because I know Disney had gone really woke for years, and a lot of the other companies.
Weird. Yeah.
And I thought that obviously that wasn't a very profitable strategy for them, so I thought they were reverting, because I mean, Disney owns Star Wars, they own Marvel, they own so many like legendary profitable franchises. All they have to do is stick to the script on producing movies and stuff. They don't have to change up the script.
Yeah, the formula, the use the formula that works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. These comments are funny.
Yeah, I think you can make the argument Disney maybe took it a little overboard, but like it's just getting obnoxious. They're just it's just really reaching.
The main I think they're, and by the way, as a child of the 90s, I also watched a lot of Star Trek The Next Generation and
great show.
Star Trek and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. They had a lot of episodes that were allegories for these types of things, but it never, I think what like actually offends audiences, like, forget the fringes, but I mean like the 80% in the middle, let's call it, is when you're pushing, like you're tokenizing it, you're pushing it for the sake of pushing it, and it isn't like, there isn't like an actual good story around it. It's not like a real fleshed out character. It's like a caricature of that thing. It comes off as like not very genuine, and audiences don't like things that don't feel genuine. And I think that's where Disney went wrong in particular, because it felt like they were just trying to score brownie points, and that they weren't actually putting genuine effort behind any of it. It's like, oh, let's what's the thing Cartman in South Park says? Put a chick in it and make her gay.
Put chicken and make her gay.
Like that's all you have to do, and all of a sudden people will feel included, and you get diversity points and stuff. But no, people, that's shallow, and nobody is. You're offending the audience basically.
Yeah.
At that point. Yeah. You're insulting their intelligence, I suppose.
Right.
What are your thoughts on the government shutdown this week?
Honestly, it's been great for the market.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked. It seems like the market likes the government shutdown.
Blake brings up a good point. I
know he did.
Yeah, I like Riker. He was like one of who was hornier, Riker or Kirk? Like, that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Riker got space laid even more than Kirk.
Really?
If like you actually count it up, yeah. Like I can think of more specific instances of because with Riker, like they made it clear like he actually got the hookup. With Kirk, a lot of times it was just like the kiss, the one kiss. But with Riker, it's like no, he's like waking up in her bedroom, like, where'd I put my communicator?
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiscal, any thoughts on the government shutdown?
Oh boy. I mean, we've been here before with regards to the shutdown. Now, if it drags on for too long, then it maybe becomes a concern. But usually somebody blinks. I hate that we have to have this situation where somebody has to blink, and we have a very non-functional group in Congress and the government as a whole. That's kind of a shame, but.
Well, I wonder what the odds are that they change the Senate rules to make it like less than 60 votes, or if they can do that, because I know they've done it for other things.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of that procedural stuff, the people who the party that's in the majority can just be like, we're not gonna abide by, and like, what are the minority people actually going to do? But the parliamentarian said we couldn't. Fuck the parliamentarian. Yeah. Now what?
Right.
Like what actual, like, because it's been a while since I read the Constitution, but I don't remember seeing the word parliamentarian in there at any point. So
good word.
Like
I thought parliament was like a British thing. We were trying to get away from that. Right.
But like, yeah, the parliamentarian is supposed to like be like some kind of like rule keeper or something about procedure. But like, honestly, if the party that's in the majority just does what they want to do, and then somebody says, but the parliamentarian, like, who's really going to enforce it? Like, is the sergeant at arms going to arrest the speaker? Like, no,
right.
It's not going to happen. So, yeah.
Other than that, though, like I'm bullish on the market. The Fed's starting to cut rates. All the tax system and everything, like corporate tax rates, everything seems to be, in my opinion, favoring at least stocks continuing to go up in the short term. I don't know about the jobs and the job market, but we'll see.
Fiscal, you think Amazon is a good ad here?
Amazon is possibly back to being the best deal in the Mag 7. For a while, it was Google this year.
Right.
Yeah. But Google has had now a nice run up, and Amazon has had a little bit of a dip. So it may have switched back. Although I think Meta has had a little bit of a dip, and that might be a contender now.
It did, actually. Yeah, I've actually been looking at Meta.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like we're starting to actually have some choices now when it comes to this.
Yeah. Not a Mag 7 company, but Dave was on sale earlier this week, and I picked up one share, but like 197.
One interesting thing, I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on this, but like I've heard that so every stock that hits a 52-week high, people think that, it's at an all-time high, maybe sell it, but a lot of them just keep going, or they might pull back and then keep going. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, that happened. I mean, when Google finally got back to like 200 and whatever, and matched its previous high from the beginning of the year, like it did pull back for a little bit, and then what happened? It hit how many different new all-time highs in the weeks following?
Right.
Yeah.
Usually, the moment I sell a covered call on a stock I own is when it blows through its prior all-time high. It just works that way.
Very true. I've had many a time where it worked that way for me.
Mm-hmm.
TSSI is like slowly. So Fiscal, from when I bought that TSSI live on episode, what it would have been 99 because it was with Raj. It was after
you traded it live?
Yes, I traded it live.
Oh, nice.
We were doing a pre-recorded episode with Blake and
so it was for the audience. For the audience, it was pre-recorded, but we were recording when it happened. So for us, it was live.
And so what happened is a certain individual, not to be named, MM, we'll say.
Yeah.
There was some MM manipulation, if you want to go 3 M's there.
Some manipulation.
Just saying. And I was convinced to do a very small starter position, and then I eventually averaged it down a little bit when it went to like 13 a share. Guess how much I'm up now, Fiscal?
35%.
27.
All right.
Oh,
I was
close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys keep a portfolio of like everything you're buying and stuff, and like your newest like stocks that you're most bullish on?
We the CFK portfolio we gotta do. That'll be a while. I feel like the funds are not there for that. I'm sorry, Joe. Your $2 super chat, but yeah. Someday. But no, I mean we just kind of generally just talk about.
Well, I've gotten other people taking bites of TSSI. People I work with, so it better go well, or my reputation will be ruined.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't put them on Dave, but you put them on TSSI.
Well, one of them with a very small account was like, I was talking about wishing he could sell covered calls. So TSSI was a more ridiculous or realistic way to get to 100 shares. And the volatility, like those covered call premiums after it rockets up again, he's gonna be able to on something he maybe invested like $1,700 into, he'll be able to write covered calls for like $300-400 a month for a little while anyway, like until it gets either called away or whatever. But
one of the stocks I really like this year is OKLO. It's been really crushing it.
I think I want to say this is not my first time hearing somebody say something about Oklo, or I've seen it posted on Discord or something.
Yep.
What is
the 1-day chart?
What is the deal?
Check it out.
It's up a lot in 6 months.
Check it out for year to date.
500% year to date. Wow.
Yeah.
I should have all in on that January 1st, I guess, or January 2nd.
Like I agree with Warren Buffett, and I'm not a huge fan of diversification. Like I like having fewer stocks and more allocated towards fewer stocks. Yeah.
I'm not super diversified, to be honest. Because what I found is that if you're like, oh, I should spread this out on you end up starting to just add stocks just to have variety, and you're not really giving the the time and diligence on each stock that you probably should be.
Exactly.
And then
Now,
you don't even have like even necessarily a good reason why you have the stock other than, well, I didn't have anything from this sector. It's like, that's not a good enough reason, I think, to buy a stock on its own.
So check out NVDL year to date, and then look at it like,
is that NVDL?
Yeah, it's the 2x NVIDIA. Yeah. So look at it year to date. And then, so you see how it started, then it dipped, when we had all the tariff stuff, and now it's up over $90 a share. Now go like to the max, to lifetime. And then, you see like 2,375%. So like long term, these leverage ETFs just like far outpace, when you got a good growth stock, they just like far outpace. I know it's risky because it involves leverage, but long term, if it's bullish, it does great.
So
leverage high tide.
Like,
they should come out with one,
Do they? Here's a question: do they sell? Are there options you can buy on these ETFs or sell on these ETFs?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just follow the options chain. Right now, I'm in NVDL December 19th at $90. So it's already past my strike price.
Was that a sold call or a bought call?
Sold put.
Oh, a sold put. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've just collected like mega premium on it.
Yeah, I've made like 6 figures in that one fund this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
6 figures, not including the decimal.
Yes, not including the decimal. That's beautiful. I mean,
Who's this guy? Who's this guy, Gil?
Gil, don't worry about him.
Okay, because I can show my P&L easily.
He's an interesting cat.
Yeah.
We want to have him on the show sometime, but it's hard to get in contact with him. He's kind of like Batman. He only shows up.
He's mysterious and difficult to reach.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like so Strongman and I, like, I went on his show. We get along fine and stuff, but his crowd, they have me as a grifter. One of their threads in the Discord, they have me as a grifter because they say my leverage ETF strategy is just insane, but it's working. So
we were called grifters too, if that makes you feel
really.
Yeah. Sorry, Gil.
When it comes to like leveraged ETFs, like I'm not strictly opposed to using them to the point that your risk tolerance allows.
Right.
Like that's really what it comes down to. Like, hey, like maybe you've got maybe you're blue chipped for like 90% of your portfolio and you want to make like a concentrated bet on a couple names you really believe in with the other 10%, 5% each into something that'll give you like a real big bang for your buck if it works out. Like I don't necessarily think something like that's super crazy.
Sure. Really. Yeah. Well, and what I do, because some of these people, that call me a grifter or whatever, like they say, oh, you're just doing this, like you don't actually know what you're doing. For one, I have a master's degree in the subject of finance. I've studied all this. I may not remember all the terms. Like, do you all remember everything from like a math class, like algebra 2? Do you remember like the freaking, whatever the quadratic equation?
Imaginary
like y equals mz.
Right. But you got through the class, right? So like they try to cherry pick these little facts and stuff. Like SMCX was one that kind of blew up on me, but I was bullish on it long term. And I did a video on all the statements and all that. I said it's cash flow positive. Even though they got beat up on earnings, it's cash flow positive, free cash flow positive. That's my biggest metric with a company. Once I saw that, I'm like, I'm fine. And now it's coming back. So.
Yeah. Also, like, I do get why some people think it's the top. Because
I'll follow a few tweets.
Stocks have gone up, but job numbers are bad. Like, there's definitely some warning signs out there about.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, my thing, and like I tell everybody, in the last 15 years, like I don't really pay attention to the Dow. The NASDAQ and the S&P are far more representative of the market as a whole.
Yeah, agree. Dow's a clown index. We all agree about that.
And in the last 15 years, so it's only been down like 3 out of the last 15. And most recently, 2022 is our only down year in the last, like, going back like 10 years. So.
There's a few tweets I could pull up right now that it's just screaming bubble. It's like
Yeah, I mean, even if you go back on the much longer time scale, like actual solid red years are relatively uncommon. Like they do happen, no doubt, but they're pretty uncommon, and multiple in a row are even less common.
Yeah.
There was somebody that actually listed since inception. So it was like from I think 1957 or something is when the S&P came out. S&P 500 like officially. They listed each year the total return, I think, with dividends reinvested, and
yeah, it's like 75% more or something. Yeah,
and I just looked at each individual year, and yeah, there were definitely red years, and there were I want to say only one or two instances of multiple red years next to each other.
Yeah,
and hey, granted, yes, it could be there could be a future where it's worse and something that we haven't seen before does happen. I'm not saying that can't happen, but
yeah,
the chances are most of the time that you're better off betting in favor of the market and not against the market most of the time. But if you do bet against the market and you get the time and you nail the timing, you can be like Michael Burry and make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know we said we're ignoring this guy, Gil, but he challenged me to show my realized gains and losses. I have no problem doing that. If you guys want, I mean.
If you want, share your screen.
Yeah.
Well, you pull it up.
There's Schwab and there's Fidelity. So real quick. It is. Actually, it's funny because I said the same thing, but it's for different reasons. So Schwab screwed it up a little bit when it comes to the high tie position. But and I get it. This guy's a hater. So once I show this, he'll come up with something else. But this is for the year. They knocked me down a little bit, but that's where I'm at for the year, net 87% win rate on Schwab. And then let me do Fidelity too. So share this one. Now I have accounts over here, which is my former 401k. So this is Fidelity. So there you go. That's the realized gains and loss for the year. That's all I wanted to show.
Yeah.
So there.
He's not pulling a certain individual where you sell the stocks and then rebuy it, get your cost basis down, and repeat.
Well, then you incur like the wash rule, right? If you do that.
Yeah, you have to wait at least 31 days to not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fiscal. Have you seen on what's going on with Snap stock?
Like Snapchat.
That guy Gur Gavin on Twitter.
Oh gosh, that sounds familiar. Remind me what.
Okay. Whoever runs our Twitter account was posting about this earlier this week, but there's this guy on Twitter, and it's just interesting. I'm sure Grandma Finance knows all about him.
Did ICE catch this guy or what?
Okay. Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This picture may not be helping your case here. No, ICE should be after him with the amount of crimes he's doing. He pumped. Yeah. So he's pumped Snap stock, and there's like screenshots of him saying that Snap is going to like $14 lately. When I don't know, it's bad right now. And
is he the one that like recently reopened his Discord after a really long hiatus?
And this is where we were. This is where I was getting to. So Human, who's an amazing follow on Twitter, one of the best.
Yeah, I like Human, and his profile picture is Jeff Bridges from The Big Lebowski, so that's always nice.
So he's been just not even about a week and a half ago. He's pumping. It's his largest position, Snapchat. So obviously he's a very seasoned investor. If that's your largest holding. Price target's $14, and he apparently opened up this Discord subscription service and ghosted his subscribers when they were asking for like stock picks or advice or whatever. Just typical scam. No offense, but who could have guessed?
Nice hat.
Yeah, I know. It's But apparently he made all of his money off like a shit coin in 2021. And yeah, just interesting build.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting who people take advice from on finance Twitter.
He's going to start pumping Peloton stock next.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Jeremy was bad. Jeremy's not as bad as some of these people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was
No,
bad.
exactly. You know, it's funny. The one thing about Jeremy that always threw me off. So it's like he claimed, you know, when he was in like his early 20s, he got like 250,000 saved up, but then he jumped from like 250 to like millions. And I guess it came from course revenue because there's no way he did it in that short of time in the market. There's no way. I've tried. I didn't do that. So there's no way.
That's actually the thing with the large YouTubers. That's the real reason they do the courses, because when you reach a certain scale on YouTube, you can make more from courses than you can from ad revenue. Even if your ad revenue is very respectable and good, you could be making 6 figures a year on your ad revenue, but need to monetize my audience a little bit more. So there's a certain number of people, if you've got 1 million or 2 million subscribers, a certain percentage of them will shell out several $100s for a course, and you don't need a high conversion rate for that to become a lot of money.
Well, you can even just do one-on-ones with your followers. I mean, that's what I started doing. And I 100% agree. There's more money to be made on the back end than with ad revenue. Ad revenue really isn't shit. I mean, I'm lucky if it's a couple $100 a month.
Yeah.
Yep.
In that we're in that boat.
$50 spot.
Yeah. Wow.
We're making literally dozens of dollars.
Yeah. But what I'm looking forward to, because like when I went to New York last time, there was a bunch of YouTubers that are like, you know, way more successful than me. They're getting sponsorship deals. They're getting all kinds of fund management companies reaching out to them about invites. So like when I go to the Granite Shares thing, this will be the second thing that I've done, second different company that I've done something with. But these are all kind of like perks of being an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Whatever happened to the tactical shoe shiner? We haven't talked about him in a while.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
The tactical scalper.
That's right. No, he's still around. He's in some discords and stuff.
He was doing trading alerts paid on Twitter for a while, but I stopped.
Really?
I don't see those messages anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. He actually, the last go around I had with him, he actually apologized to me for something.
He claimed to have 100% win rate on those trades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yet he works at a hot dog stand or something. I don't know.
It's like that guy. It's like that guy Matt from Khmer's Discord. He's like worth billions.
Yeah, he's worth billions with a B.
Right.
Yeah.
Nine figures.
Oh boy, we have a
Yeah.
Health and Wealth. Who's this guy? Okay, let's take
he's a YouTuber. I met him in New York actually.
That's interesting. Oh, it's interesting.
I actually I got to meet one of my subscribers in person when I was doing my due diligence on Grab. I was visiting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. You know, I think that's the first time I've met anybody we work together, but like we've never actually met up. Not yet. We will. But
nice.
Not yet.
Yeah, I've met up with a few of mine. The first time I met up with one of my subscribers, I happened to be out in LA, and the person heard me say that on a live stream and reached out, and it was kind of like I didn't know what I was getting into. I was like, all right, should I even do this? You know, but like we had a good time. We went out for drinks and stuff, and it was fun.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Manila, Philippines of all places is where
really.
It was we were almost in disbelief that we happened to be in that place at the same time.
Wow.
But his wife was from there, and it was a trip back, like vacation visit, family, friends, etc. Because obviously they live in the States now. But that happened to one of my trips happened to coincide when they scheduled their trip, and she was amazing and patient while we sat there rapping about random stocks for hours at a time.
Nice. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, actually, that's why I renewed the passport, because Philippines, Colombia, all those countries for obvious reasons are on my list, to visit.
Oh yeah. They're
Canada.
Hey, maybe we can do another Manila, Philippines meetup.
Yeah,
or something.
for sure.
You don't want to go to the Philippines with Fiscal. Bad things are down there.
Yeah. I'll make sure. I know how to have a good time there.
Well, I've started.
I can't tell if he's talking shit or not. This is a hard.
No.
Smithy is genuine. Congratulations.
He's not. I met him in New York. He's a nice guy. The funny thing, this is what always makes me feel like crap, is that channels like him come out of nowhere. In 6 months, they blow past me. But kudos to him. He puts out better videos. My quality, I think my knowledge is there, but the quality is not great. So
we just don't really fuck
my
here,
video
honestly.
production skills are de minimis, but but I will say, like, it's the real stock nerds that will go around and find tiny niche channels and like hop into your Discord, and they are the best people to talk to.
Oh yeah,
about
the networking effect. That's the real moneymaker for us, Fiscal.
Yeah.
Well, and I notice like a lot of our channels will get the same people, like me, Rod, this guy, Health and Wealth. Like we have all the same people following us. Or I don't know if you know the Cornerstone guy, Todd. He's got a big channel. He's the one that shows 700,000 in dividend income, but as opposed to a lot of the other dividend channels. So like him and Rod and several others actually have a finance and accounting background. So they actually know what they're doing. One of my big problems with the finance space, you have all these people that come in, I mean, we talked about Khmer already, but you have people that come in for the ad revenue and they've never really invested. They have no background in investing, and they just come in. They wake up one morning, oh, all of a sudden I'm a financial guru, because they realize the CPM's way higher. But like this, Todd is his name. He does like advanced option strategies and stuff. He shows his whole portfolio. He makes that objective. He makes like 700,000 a year in income.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, our real money maker is the stocks we get from discussion and dialogue.
True.
Oh, for sure. Well, and my option strategy, actually, I think Blake mentioned this offline because he knows the same people that follow me that were doing this. Like, I took part of what that was funny. I saw that comment, but I took part of what they were doing and kind of combined it into my own strategy, and then it took it to the next level. I wish I was doing this 3 years ago, but now, there's no time like the present, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Last question before we wrap up the show here. Any fun small caps you'd like to pitch to us here?
So I like the index. I like the TNA because you can't go wrong with the index. So I actually just trade the TNA. That's the triple levered small cap index. Mm-hmm. But obviously high tie. I mean, they're going to get past. They're going to get past small cap
eventually. But Fiscal isn't okay. Isn't Trump going to say something soon here that's apparently going to send all the wheat stocks to the moon? Isn't that what we're all thinking?
The rescheduling stuff, maybe.
Okay.
I know recently he was saying something positive about some type of hemp derived thing for old people or something, and that
really good. It doesn't smell. The streets love it. It's all great.
You don't get a secondhand high from breathing it in.
We want it. That's what we want. We love it.
Yeah. It's the best company ever.
Great company. Yeah. Don't eat the Tylenol. It makes you autistic.
Go short on
end up like Gil.
I will tell you. So my stocks I have on my list, though. So I mentioned Oklo, which someone said was a clown stock, but honestly, I'll take my 200% returns and laugh all the way to the bank. Yeah. And then NOC is one, CCJ is one on my radar. Those are more established companies. Obviously, Palantir's shot up so high. But yeah, let's see what else I've got. Just going through. Those are two of them.
I was in Palantir at
RTX. Oh, what?
I was in Palantir at $6.
And what'd you do with those shares, Fiscal? Nice. What'd you do with them?
No. I took a 4x. Honestly, I sold them because like, hey, it went up hundreds of %, and I was like, I can't even really tell you exactly what they do. So I don't know what the market is for them to like get that growth everybody is counting on now. So, and lately there have been some analysis that haven't been very kind regarding Palantir. So I'll see who's right from the sideline. I already made some money on Palantir, so no hard feelings either way. But yeah, I do think it's gotten a little bit frothy, and if the Amits of the world have not spread some of their money into other stuff, they might be in for a rude awakening at some point.
I feel a little bad for making fun of Amit, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
I feel a little
He's
bad.
another channel. I remember
He's
him
kind
like
of slow.
like 3 years ago. He was like a nobody, and he blew up on here.
Yeah. Well, it's because like his whole shtick was pretty much Palantir, and then it blew up, right? So if you make your whole identity around Tom Nash too, like he did very like his whole thing Palantir for years, Palantir, and when it did finally catch on, did very very well with it.
I owned Palantir too, but I got called out of it.
Yeah, I just can't make my whole shtick like oriented around like one or two stocks. I would run out of things to talk about very quickly.
Jackson, we should all make it Jackson Financial, make it seem like this is innovative.
Something tells me that won't attract the same amount of presence on the socials as something like Palantir.
Yeah.
Well, you know what my strategy became, because I started growing on here by covering high yield dividends, but I try to take that audience and show them, like you said, the DIY way to trade options, and I am slowly starting to convert people. But
That's
some people get pissed because I kind of mock them, because I say, look, I know you want your 10-cent ulti dividend better than a $10,000 options win. I get it, but I am converting people slowly.
That's good, because I do I don't know, I think I fundamentally have a problem with paying a fund manager to make less money than I can make myself
right
at it, because options, especially if you're doing them on solid underlyings at good moments, like leaps I've done very well on leaps this year.
Nice.
Google leaps, I was calling those out in June, by the way. You can look at what has happened with Google since June, but United Health leaps.
Oh
yeah.
The
only ones that haven't paid off for me yet are PayPal leaps. But I'm also considering Amazon leaps, maybe rotating out of the Googles into Amazons soon.
Yeah, I had to quit. I used to like to buy calls a lot like that. I had to kind of cut back because some of them were going against me. So that's why I mainly sell for premium now.
Yeah, I mean, Gil, I am probably going to soon on the Google ones, and UNH. Thinking maybe if the stock hits 400, I'll probably close out my leaps.
I have some more due diligence to report from this week. So have you seen Starbucks has those new protein drinks?
Oh, they're getting into that market.
You see that, Fiscal?
So I know you like Starbucks, by the way.
I got rid of it.
Oh, you did? Well, I was going to say I sold mine too, because I watched the drink I used to get from there. I saw it has like this much coffee, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this anymore.
The product is not what it
was. Yes, I did. I think I did see that. There obviously were multiple Starbucks in my line of sight where I was recently. And,
okay, I have a report. With the protein drink, the closest thing I can like make a comparison, if anybody's ever had like the Fairlife vanilla protein shake, it's like that, but with coffee too.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's not, and it's a ludicrous price too for a medium drink. You want to guess how much? American dollars.
$10.
$7.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Well, they'll mark it up to 10 by next year.
Yeah, I got very glad I got rid of Starbucks, because I feel like that's going to be trading between like 70 and 100 for the rest of my life. Yeah. And
I mean,
for sure,
or something better.
Wow.
Well, it's past its rapid growth state. It's kind of like in a steady state now.
Yeah.
Oh, important question, by the way, I forgot to ask, but are you guys going to the High Yield Dividend Warriors conference?
Oh, Jesus, we're invited? When is this?
Oh, I think it's an open invite. It's in Vegas, apparently. I heard about it. I probably won't go. I just heard about it. It's next year. Next year sometime. It might be in April.
Isn't that what was supposed to be in Miami?
It probably was, but I guess it moved. Let's see.
Khmer's there, dude. Fiscal. We could get so much content if we went there and just started trolling people.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Just like pull up on Khmer on like a side street or something. Yeah, you called me not very smart. Yeah, you said I can't even pay taxes.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, we're an hour 17 in. Coach, very much thank you for joining
Absolutely.
us. Where
Glad to be
can the
back.
people find you?
Let me show you. So it's live off dividends and options now.
Oh,
I
yes.
will go to it real quick on the screen here and pull it up. And I'm also very transparent in my Discord. I show all my trades. So what I
Yes.
showed on the screen earlier, all that's there. By the way, another thing real quick, Jay doesn't do interviews anymore. I don't know if I mentioned that. Well, he hasn't.
Oh, the Khmer effect.
Well, they have this Mike Lowe guy. He's doing it. But anyway, real quick, here is
Wow.
my channel. Yeah, live off dividends and options now. We just surpassed 8,000. Hoping to hit 10 by the end of the year.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the channel.
There we go.
Nice.
Why doesn't Jay do interviews?
I don't know. He's just not doing it as much. But this guy Mike Coe, he's the one that's doing more of them now.
Very nice.
Yep.
Coach, thank you very much for hopping on the Cash Flow Kings.
Absolutely. Great talking to you guys again.
Yeah, fun.
Great seeing you. Always a good time, and we'll address this autistic comment section for one more minute because I can't. This is probably the most autistic our comment section's ever been, and I love that. That's great. And you know what? I appreciate it. I won't even stop. We have Gil retire on dividends. Go figure. A bunch of degens decide to hold a conference in Vegas. Yeah, Ryan doesn't want to ever gamble again after what happened last week.
Well, the thing is, I know tourism to Vegas has been suffering. That's one of the warning signs, by the way. And so they're probably got a good deal on wherever they're holding the they probably got a good price because they're bringing in some pigeons to lose at the tables.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay, I can see Khmer being real cheap at the blackjack table. Like he won't refuse to do the $10 table minimum or something.
Or he'll try to act like a high roller. But look, all this income.
Oh, I got cooked, dude. My blackjack would last like 4 minutes off $80 in Canadian money.
So basically nothing.
60. Okay, here's the thing that I've always said. I will kill myself if I lose 60 American dollars playing blackjack in the casino. I will fucking kill myself. $1,000 in a week or something, the market, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's just ironic. It's funny, but yeah. I'm a boomer. How is Rick? I don't think Rick is doing too good.
Rick is
we're gonna buy it up.
Rick is in the hospital.
I'm actually managing it because actually I can't say. Yeah, can we talk about the hedge fund now? The CM hedge fund?
Oh, yeah.
Fraximus.
Fraximus.
You know.
Yeah.
If they acquire it, then
I think it did it officially launch on the 1st? Is that
it did. So
what I was seeing?
Unfortunately, we're not seasoned investors. We don't qualify for it.
All you have to do is become accredited.
Just follow their picks.
Yeah.
Hopped up on Tylenol, me too. Okay.
So yeah,
all we want to cover.
Well, just the fact that it launched, or
oh yeah, Frax. I don't know how much we can actually talk about it.
I mean, you have to be accredited to place money with them. I mean, it's on CM's socials that he manages the fund.
Yes,
well, co-manages the fund. And Andrew's the co-manager, right? Is that correct?
Go check it out. Go like and subscribe to the hedge fund.
If you're a millionaire or make like $300K a year or something, and you're interested, you can possibly sign up, and they'll let you give them your money.
Yes, of course. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Once again, keep active with the Twitter and Discord throughout the week so you get like all the concurrent events that we can and can't talk about on stream sometimes. Thank you to Joe for donating money. Thanks to Retire for being a channel member and attacking probably everybody in the comments.
And Joe, of course.
I said Joe already.
I'm getting old. I can't remember.
Gil, why not? Let's say thank you for you being here. Padre Blake was in here. Granny, of course.
Yeah.
It was
honestly, it was a very interesting chat tonight.
Very interesting chat.
Good energy. I liked it.
Yeah, we want more Tylenol chats, Tylenol infused chats. Only love on the CFKs. There you go. All right. Thank you all for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe. Do dividends, stocks, not drugs, and of course, cash flow is king. Oh yeah.